Ever wonder how income impacts our lives around the world? From scraping by to living in luxury, it's a fascinating journey. In this video, we're exploring the diverse world of income. It's not just about money, it's about our basic needs, our dreams, and everything in between. Join us as we uncover the different income categories, from poverty to affluence. Get ready to gain insights into the financial roller coaster of life and how to make savvy financial decisions for your future. Remember to hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up for more mind-opening content. Now, let's get started with Level 0, where income is often non-existent. Level 0 is when someone has no income of their own. This often happens to young folks like students who depend on their parents for financial support. While they might get a little allowance or some state benefits, it's usually not much. Having just $500 can feel like a big deal at this stage. People in Level 0 haven't started dealing with bills or taxes yet. They might try selling things online or exploring ways to make money, but it's not consistent income. Relying on parents for money can be frustrating, especially when you see others showing off their wealth on social media. But at this point, you're not quite ready to live on your own. That'll come later. For transportation, you're probably using public transport, walking, or the occasional Uber ride. Your friends are likely in the same situation, leaning on their parents for financial help. Education is super important during Level 0. You should be reading, learning, and listening to podcasts to gain knowledge and skills that will come in handy down the road. Level 1 indicates an income of $1,000 per month or $15,000 per year. Level 1 is when you're making around $1,000 each month, which adds up to an annual income between $10,000 and $15,000. It's an exciting time because it's often the first time you have a steady income, and hitting that $1,000 mark feels like a big accomplishment. With a bit of money in hand, you might splurge on things you've always wanted, like new clothes, cool sneakers, or maybe even a PS5. Some of your earnings might also go towards household expenses, and you'll quickly learn how costly food and daily living can be. Even though you know this income isn't enough for the long run, you're motivated and focused, believing this is just the beginning of something better. However, your friends might start seeing you differently, not sure if you're serious or capable of reaching your goals. Your parents are supportive of your success, but they're also concerned about how your studies or other activities might be affected. You might still be living with your parents or sharing an apartment with roommates, which might not be ideal, but you appreciate the newfound sense of independence. At this stage, $50,000 is considered a significant amount of money, and it keeps you motivated to keep working toward a more secure financial future. Level 2, $3,000 per month up to $50,000 per year. Level 2 is where things start getting interesting. People at this level are making around $3,000 each month, which is a sustainable long-term income. It means you can enjoy some small luxuries, take your loved ones out for nice meals, and maybe even upgrade where you live. Plus, there's a little something left to save at the end of the month. Reaching this level can feel like you've unlocked the secrets to the universe. You might find yourself giving financial advice to friends, and they might feel a bit jealous. The majority of the middle class falls into this level, and it's something most people can achieve if they stay determined. However, moving from Level 2 to Level 3 is the biggest income challenge you'll face. The methods that got you to $3,000 a month won't cut it when you're trying to earn beyond $10,000 a month. That's a whole new ballgame. Level 3, $10,000 per month to $150,000 per year. Level 3 is where things really start to change. People at this level are making around $10,000 each month, which adds up to an annual income between $100,000 and $150,000. How do they get here? Well, it often involves having a successful side hustle that turns into a thriving business, or landing a high-ranking position in a company. But here's the twist. With this increased income comes more responsibility, and suddenly, time isn't as abundant as it used to be. Oddly enough, money doesn't bring the same level of happiness as it once did. Research suggests that once you hit that $100,000 a year mark, Further increases in income don't necessarily make you happier. At this level, you can afford to buy a fancy car, treat yourself to nice clothes, and even jet off on exotic overseas vacations once or twice a year. It's also a good time to start thinking about investments, although passive investments might not be on the table until you're earning over $100,000 a year. While you've gained valuable skills and feel confident about providing for yourself and your family, your cost of living is going up. The idea of having children might be on the horizon, and you realize that $100,000 a year might not be quite enough to support the lifestyle you want for your family. So, it's a new set of challenges and decisions at this level. Level 4, $30,000 to $50,000 per month. Level 4 is where things take a remarkable turn. People in this category are raking in a monthly income between $30,000 and $50,000, which translates to an annual income ranging from $300,000 to $500,000. And let me tell you, they feel genuinely wealthy and incredibly confident in their ability to make money. By this point, they've probably bought an amazing home and they own it outright. They've also ventured into real estate and stocks to generate passive income. Their financial discipline is on point, and they have enough savings to support their household for over 6 months, even without any income coming in. Bills, groceries, and small expenses are no longer a worry for them. It's all taken care of. They can travel with lounge access and fly in the lap of luxury, enjoying extra legroom, top-notch food, and even champagne on their flights. Now, here's the interesting part. Most folks at this level might either play it safe, ensuring they keep their wealth, or they might take big risks, potentially investing a substantial part of their income in a new venture with a high potential for returns. It's a whole new world of financial freedom and opportunities at level 4. Level 5, $100,000 to $250,000 per month. Level 5 is where we're talking some seriously big numbers. People in this category are pulling in a monthly income between $100,000 and $250,000, which translates to an annual income ranging from $1 million to $3 million. This puts them in the top 1% of earners. Chances are they're business partners or owners, and they probably have a team of employees earning decent salaries, from $45,000 to $100,000 a year. At this point, they're not sweating the small stuff in their organization. They've got an assistant handling the nitty-gritty, and they might be grooming someone to take over in a couple of years or preparing to sell their company. Their living situation is pretty sweet, too. They've likely bought a house with so many bathrooms they'll never have to wait again. And they've got a substantial investment portfolio. Fancy holidays? No problem. But there's a twist. They're struggling with time constraints. They're so busy that they might not get to enjoy all that wealth as much as they'd like. There are unique worries at this level, like the concern that their kids might get spoiled. But they're also proud of the comfort they can provide for their family. Interestingly, even though they've got substantial wealth, they might still feel inadequate when compared to the ultra-rich. Time becomes incredibly valuable, and they might even consider the idea of retiring to a beach. It's a different kind of pressure and privilege at level 5. Level 6. $10 million to $15 million per year. Level 6 is the pinnacle of financial success. We're talking a monthly income of $1 million and an annual income ranging from $10 to $15 million. At this point, money doesn't really add to your happiness because you can afford to live anywhere in the world and do pretty much whatever you want. You've built a highly successful business with a product that's a perfect fit for the market. You've got a team of managers who run the show, and your business operates smoothly without you needing to be hands-on. Your wealth not only covers your expenses, but your investments churn out over $1 million every year in extra income. You've become a prominent figure, especially in upper-class circles, but you haven't compromised on the values that matter to you. With this level of wealth, you're hyper-aware of people's motives and the potential pitfalls, because your possessions are on a massive scale. In Silicon Valley, there's even something called the golden millionaire principle. It suggests that your net worth should at least match your age. So if you're 35 years old, having $35 million would classify you as a golden millionaire. Interestingly, between $20 million and $80 million, the difference in lifestyle is barely noticeable. You might look in awe at those with a net worth over $100 million because they can afford things like private aircraft and ships you'd only rent. At this level of wealth, you're past financial anxiety. You can fully focus on enjoying life to the fullest. It's a whole new world of privilege and a unique set of challenges at level 6. Level 7. $50 million to $100 million per year. Level 7 income is the big leagues of wealth. We're talking about earning between $50 million and $100 million per year, and typically, this comes from owning or running incredibly successful multinational companies. In fact, in the United States alone, over 40 CEOs make over $100 million per year. Paying yourself an 8-figure salary is possible when your company generates over $100 million annually, but it requires having rock-solid systems that can scale up to that level. At this point, your financial power is mind-boggling. You can afford private jets and luxury yachts, make significant contributions to charities, acquire new businesses, even competitors, and attract the interest of investment funds and industry leaders. But something interesting happens. Money might not impress you unless it starts with a B, as in billion. Out of the roughly 2 or 15 million companies worldwide, only about 55,000 generate over $100 million per year. So, starting a company today with the aim of reaching $100 million in revenue is like a 1 in 20,000 shot. Even famous actors or athletes might find it challenging to reach this level unless they dive into business ventures first. Earning $100 million per year often means you've created or provided $1 billion worth of value and retained a 10% share of it. It's a powerful reminder that in life, the rewards you receive are usually in proportion to the contributions you make. Reaching level 7 is a remarkable achievement, but it also comes with unique questions and responsibilities about your impact on humanity. Level 8, a couple of $100 million. Level 8 is the realm of a couple $100 million, which is incredibly wealthy, but hasn't quite hit the $1 billion mark yet. This level is often inhabited by hedge fund managers and business tycoons, including heirs to massive industrial empires. Although these individuals are not common, they are the ones who reach this astronomical income level. But it's worth noting that many of them are outliers and may not be able to sustain this level of wealth for decades. Hedge fund managers play with other wealthy people's money with the aim of making those high returns. They handle investments worth billions of dollars and take a slice of the profits they generate. To even be part of these funds, you typically need to have a net worth in the tens of millions of dollars. Business tycoons are actively shaping the world by constructing hotel chains, shopping malls, and massive apartment complexes. At this stage, buying businesses becomes the norm, and dealing with the government becomes a necessity. You might donate to politicians and host charity events to ensure your projects get the green light. At level 8, you have access to almost anyone you want to connect with, including high-profile figures. However, security is a top priority, and you probably have a military-trained driver to keep you safe. Your kids attend prestigious overseas schools alongside other ultra-wealthy students. Despite all this success, people might not fully grasp the importance of your mission, which can leave you feeling weary. You might even hold grudges against other affluent individuals, but you keep pushing forward because you fear your legacy will fade if you're not actively involved. Level 8 is a world where the ultra-rich play, with unique challenges and responsibilities. Level 9, $1 billion or more per year. Level 9 represents a yearly income of $1 billion or more, and it's not just about income anymore. It's about growing your net worth. The wealthiest individuals on the planet, like Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk, have seen their net worth skyrocket by over $400 billion in a single year, as per the Bloomberg Index. Hedge fund managers, too, often find themselves among the top earners, with salaries exceeding $1 billion a year, such as Jim Simons of Renaissance Technologies. But what sets this level apart is that it's not just about the numbers anymore. It's about the impact you make on society and the legacy you leave behind. For example, Bezos and Musk are competing in the space exploration game, while Peter Thiel is on a mission to eradicate death. Gates and Buffett are donating most of their wealth to fight diseases and make a lasting impact. Reaching this level of income is attainable, but it usually demands substantial sacrifices. It's a world where your wealth can have an enormous influence on the world and where your focus shifts from simply earning money to shaping the future and leaving a profound legacy. In conclusion, it's crucial to reflect on where we stand in terms of income and where we aspire to be. We need to be aware of the trap where we constantly desire more income, potentially leading to unmanageable debt and a never-ending feeling of financial inadequacy. Research on high net worth individuals suggests that, on average, people tend to believe that the next level of financial security, abundance, and prosperity is about 3.2 times what they currently have. This mindset can make it seem like a never-ending pursuit, always chasing a higher income. However, it's essential to recognize when we've achieved a level of financial success that allows us to live comfortably and meet our goals. Winning in this game of income isn't just about constantly reaching for more, it's about finding contentment and satisfaction with what we have. It's when we decide that we've already won in our financial journey. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss an upload and you can enjoy the excellent content I send your way.